Herman looks professional.
Yeah. These are actually my I call them my coding glasses. So these are made specifically to
Look
work
at the
on a
screen.
computer. Yeah. Because like when you've been writing code for the last 30 years, you kind of develop problems with your eyes.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I like to wear blue light glasses so I'm not squinting all the time.
I should be wearing glasses now. I've never had. Actually, I have had glasses prescribed to me, but they oddly weren't prescription. They weren't to help me see clear. I had photophobia and I had light sensitivity issues, so I had to wear prescription sunglasses pretty much all the time.
Yeah,
And I was like that for about a year until a chiropractor adjusted my neck and fixed the problem. I was like, what? That did it?
Nice.
Yeah, the
Yep.
chiropractors are amazing
Yeah,
if you
miracle
find one that
workers.
knows what they're doing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
it.
go to a chiropractor once a week nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I started doing, and then my chiropractor moved because I got sciatica to my leg, and my leg's freaking killing me now. But yeah, he actually got me to the point where, like in the morning, I'm feeling really good, and I can actually walk normal now. So
Nice.
I was limping. I was limping for at least 4 or 5 years, and they
Constantly.
finally got me readjusted.
Herman, can we cut your leg off and give you like a peg leg?
Arr.
Yeah, you can be Herman R. Hunter.
No, I agree. A single
Ivy Herman Hunter.
a good trip to the chiropractor saves lives, man.
It really does.
That must have been something like he was pinching a nerve or something on you, causing that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's
yeah.
what it is with me.
That's pretty much what most of it is. They just remove the subluxations, which is a misalignment in primarily in the vertebrae. They make adjustments in other areas too, but what
Yeah,
happens is when the
go ahead.
nerve gets pinched, the signals between the brain and the organs that it's like having a fuzzy signal. So now all the information is getting back and forth, and things just won't function right because everything does operate off electrical impulses. By making those adjustments, it takes the pressure off the nerves, and the information can travel freely, allowing the body to function and even heal better, more optimum.
Yeah, like on mine, they call it the sciatic nerve, and it's weird because originally my general practitioner, thought I had arthritis, although we never, because I'm getting to that age, I'm an old fart. And but the weird part is that the pain, you can when it's hurting, it spirals all the way down the leg and into the foot. And
Does it wrap around the front and down your shin?
yeah, and
That's the worst.
hurts when it's like right now. It hurts bad. But then I'll go to bed, and I've got my bed set up so that it takes pressure off of that, and I'll wake up fine tomorrow. So
Sweet.
until I screw it up again.
But think about it. Your entire body is one in one giant circulatory system. So if you're hurting in any way, shape, or form, you're going to feel it throughout the body, especially where the sciatic nerve is, because that's where all your nerve endings are coming out of your back and into your legs. So you got all of that pain just bunched up right there. So yeah, if that's off, your whole day is just done.
Hey, did y'all see that John A. Douglas is now Twitter famous?
Is he?
I have
What
heard.
did he do?
I haven't seen,
Who
but
did he
I've
piss
heard.
off?
A bunch of his tweets and shit are getting like millions
That's awesome.
clicks and shit. And then he was in Ryan Kendall's video. I posted in the taproom discussion.
Oh, no kidding.
Wait. Do we need to pull up John A. Douglas's tweets to figure out what he's doing now?
Yes. Because I went looking for his most,
It's a magnificent story.
most recently infamous one, and I can't find it. So
The if you go to the Ryan Kendall Indiana Jones at like 4 minutes and 3 seconds, he's got John A. Douglas's Indiana Jones tweet brought up.
Oh wow.
have you guys been checking the Gilded with that one tweet that one comment I put on a tweet?
Oh, you should post that on here, man.
That thing
was
is
still beautiful.
it's still getting likes.
Well, it was good. It was a good roast.
Yeah. And the guy shut off comments on his tweet now.
If any of y'all got
which one
Twitter,
is he getting? He's got a lot of them. Which one's he getting hooked on?
who? John A.
Yeah.
It's the Indiana Jones one. It's because Indiana Jones is divorced now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
divorced, and he was
That I gotta
making
look
fun
up.
of nobody wants to see the married Indy. Now the divorced broken man. And see if you can find it.
I'm trying to. It wants me to log into my Twitter. I can't remember last time I logged in.
I was trying to find it, but right now I'm looking at Asher Bruner's bookshelf. He submitted something for Daniel Green's bookshelf roastings. Pretty nice bookshelf. Sorry, I told you I go down rabbit holes.
No, that's fine. They posted on Guild. It's fair game.
Doesn't he have
I'm
like
not
a
seeing
link
the
to
Twitter
his?
though.
I thought he would have a link up here to maybe the books he's got out.
That's all right. Well, anyway,
Johnny
check out
Douglas is a
John
wonderful
Douglas's
author.
Twitter. Apparently, it's worth Ryan Kennel looking at.
Yes,
Maybe
I
they
want to
yanked
see
it.
it. He could have.
I saw it not too long ago. So I know it was there as of earlier today.
Probably find his. I keep looking it up and I can't find it. It's driving me insane. And I follow him.
Yeah, it took me a few minutes to find the page, and
There we
I
go.
follow him, he follows me, and I pumped it
Oh,
into
there we
search
are.
and it still didn't come up.
774 retweets, 349 quotes, 8,605 likes, and 336 bookmarks. 3.6 million views.
Dang.
Oh, did you find it?
Found it.
Okay, because I was just gonna pull up Ryan Kennel's video and show you it.
That could work too.
Well, if he's got the original post, though.
Yeah, if he's got it, it's fine.
You got that link?
I'm here for the meme.
Yeah,
I
hang
must
on,
see
I'll
the
say-
meme.
I'll shoot you the link. Hang on. Give me the link.
I never understood how Twitter
Guilty Gearhead
works.
wants to know what kind of coding you do.
C# right now. I'm converting some COBOL to C#. But the number of languages I used to work in is varied and numerous.
Man, I thought Pascal was a pain.
Oh, I missed the days of Pascal.
Yeah, that was easy.
The Ultimate Kahuna said the only rabbit hole I want to hear about is in Star Shatter.
Anyways,
Oh,
the
found
Twitter
it.
link is in the private chat.
Okay, I'm pulling it up now.
Frequency Studios, courtesy white phone, please.
So while we're
Frequency
waiting,
Studios,
Anybody
please come to
actually?
the courtesy white phone.
Anybody in the chat has questions for us that we could cover? Because we're kind of just BSing and going by the seat
Well,
of our
we're
pants.
trying to get the Fred. We're trying to get the Fred.
Maji, this is called weekly winging it, not weekly.
I know.
planning it.
Bingo.
So who's the furry?
We're gonna play instead of 10 little Indians. We're gonna play 10 little furries.
Well, technically, Wrangler's a furry in my Shalar story. Kind of.
You just made that sound so much worse than it actually is.
Hey, you're badass in the Shalar story.
Hey, I read the story. I'm like, this is pretty cool, and then you describe it. I'm like, well, that
Yeah,
that
Wrangler
doesn't
and,
quite match.
and your character has something in common with like cannons. Some weirdly designed cannons.
Oh, in the yours?
No, yours, Maji.
All right, is this the post you were talking about, or?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the post.
Take a look at the stats.
Only good point of the end of Crystal Skull was
3.6 million views.
Wow.
Yep, and it was in a Ryan Kennel. Ryan Kennel wrote off his what he wrote. Right off.
Let's boost that a little bit more. Boom. Let's push that thing all over the place.
But no, it's true though. The only good thing at Crystal Skull was Indiana Jones finally married her,
Yeah.
and then they divorced her.
Well, because you can't
they
show
did?
a white man having a happy life, you know. He's got to be
no.
a.
According to the reviews right now, if you go read the critic reviews, they all mention that he divorced her.
Yeah,
It
he
wasn't
can't be a
because she
happy white
died.
man.
It wasn't because any of that. It was he's single and divorced.
Yes,
the
'cause they
one
didn't want him to
thing
be a
the
happy
Crystal
white
Skull
man.
did right. The
Yeah.
one thing.
See, I barely remember anything about the Crystal Skull just because of
Oh,
how
I
bad
blocked
it
it
was.
from my memory, but I did
It's
like the
shit.
fact
I
that
can
he got
still
married.
remember it.
It's a trauma thing.
It really is.
I
like
didn't really
this one.
mind. I didn't really mind the Crystal Skull. I didn't think it was that bad, but it was just
It was okay up until the last 5 minutes. Then
Yeah.
it went movie bolt. Get for it, get for
Nah,
it.
it was bad the
Aliens.
entire time.
so.
Aliens.
I mean, it was absent the like the weight and the depth of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it didn't have sort of the mystical elements of the like the Temple of Doom.
But
Well,
like
that and it straight up confirms the superstitious element of the story, which none of the other three ever do.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
Raiders of the
not
Lost
only
Ark.
that, but like the first one didn't really have much of a plot. You were literally running around, punching, kicking, running around, punching, kicking, but they had just
You mean the
enough of the
action
plot
movie?
to keep you interested.
I mean,
Well,
action movie?
well, yeah, but it was also they were trying to get the Ark away from the Nazis.
Exactly.
And so, I mean, so that was the most important part. And the subplot was his little thing with I forget what his name.
But that's the thing with Indiana Jones. You don't have to have this big elaborate plot.
True.
With him.
You mean
It's
the
an
most
action adventure. They got to
Right.
remember that part.
I
Harmon,
did like. Go ahead.
You mean the most dedicated actor in movie history because he literally eats a fucking fly in that movie while
Really?
doing his
He
dialogue?
does.
Oh God.
That is commitment, man. Commitment.
But you don't see that anymore. I mean, and then
I live
now
to act.
They think you have to have this really big elaborate plot that they forget to have fun, and then your audience is freaking bored out of their damn minds.
That is true. They kept it simple, but they gave it a bunch of weight in the back in the front end, where he talks about the Ark, and at the back end when they actually get the Ark.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was enough there where it makes it compelling. And the Crystal Skulls, it was kind of okay, but it wasn't like the other three movies. The other three movies had a certain amount of depth to them that this really didn't have.
You didn't like the CGI monkeys?
No, I didn't like this.
What
I wanna
bugged
know
me
what
the
happened to
most
his
was
son.
the I could not. I got hung up on at the end there. I was like, this alien. What's his anatomy? They just took like different skulls, put it back together, and then they kind of all merge in, and now it's alive again. How does that work? That's what I was caught up on. I was like, I was able to suspend disbelief through the whole thing, and then like, all right, the alien. This looks dumb. What the heck? That makes no sense. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to think there. I'm like, they kind of took what could have been cool and just got way too out there.
Just went full stupid.
They like
Never go full
It's almost
stupid.
like they nuked the fridge or something. I don't know. Where does that come from anyway?
But I mean, there's certain elements that I liked. I like the fact that he wasn't dealing with Nazis anymore; that he was dealing with Soviets.
Yeah,
And
I did like that.
And I thought, what's her name? I can't remember her name now. She played Galadriel.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett. I keep going to say Clarissa or something like that. Kate Blanchett did a pretty stellar job, with that, and it had enough elements there where it was enjoyable, but I couldn't stand the son, and I can't remember his name now either.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. Ugh.
He didn't bother me. I know a lot of people don't like him, and I don't understand why. I saw. I'm sure we've all seen the video of him sitting there going, "Do it, do it." That cracks me up. I don't know what it's about, but it cracks me up. Maybe if I paid attention to what's actually the whole context, I might understand why everyone's annoyed with him. But I really have no idea, and
He
don't care.
is not worse than Ezra Miller. I'm sorry.
Is he anywhere near Ezra Miller as far as screwed up stuff he's done?
No, exactly.
Yeah, that we know of.
He's just in Mimi waters right now. He's not in legit
Yeah,
fantasy
come on in,
time.
Riss.
How's it going, Bryce? What you drinking tonight?
Join us.
Yeah, come on in.
Yep.
Join. We're crazy.
As soon as I hit the right button.
I got a cat.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Part of the ship.
us.
Part of the crew.
Do it
Part of
live.
the ship. Part of the crew.
Wrangler, you don't realize how much I quote that at work.